let's spread it, let's get more contact as much as possible. And the most important one is, if I ask now that, how many are under 35 that are here today? Now we can really say our youth. I wonder what percent youths are in this hall at this moment. That's an aspect we have to really look into and take more serious. Because we need sustainability. For us to sustain NASFAT, please, we are saying let's mobilize, let's engage, let's attract more people to the fold. When I was on the staircase, I had my imam talking about financial resources and everything, the way of attracting people onto the fold. Let's attract people onto the fold, but we need to engage them. You have been engaged today. We need to retain them. How do we retain them? How often have we ever tried to ask our members to carry out survey on their satisfaction? What are we doing right? What do you want us to change? How can we improve on our branch or within our zone? All these are tasks that we all have to look into and make sure that we ensure that we are able to enlarge nursery line fatting. Let's have more visibility. NASFAT is visible. In those days, I don't think I'm seeing it any much of it again. You know, we have stickers. Now anywhere they see you, they say this is NASFAT. This is NASFAT. I even put one of my band in the car, but by the time I changed on the way, you know, because where I went to is corporate and I went in suit. It's another thing from this, my white and blue brand. So I wanted to wear, you know, we have this wristband. Let's wear it everywhere. Showcase your nursery line fatting. All the corporate guys here, when they ask you to talk in your companies, Salam alaikum, women of Alijana. Hey Joe, any ambassador wa. Tobanika Soron Bisha, talk about in your place of work or anywhere gathering. Talk about your NASFAT experience when you are talking about leadership. That we get it right. This is a society where it doesn't belong to anyone. It belongs to all of us. And we are all leaders in Nursery Line Fatting. Isn't it? We all take ownership of the society. We all have interest of the society. So we should continue. I will give you I've seen your face. I'm taking too much time. So I'm sorry because I came in late. Okay, I will still talk again.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll come back to you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'll be going to Edal Salman. He's been our leader in Lagos Zone 2, and I know he's going to have something to say on what can we do, what can we begin to do differently to enhance membership drive.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
I want to thank the organizers of this program for the privilege given to me to have a say on this topic. NASFAT is a big organization, but unfortunately, we are not leveraging on our status very well. We are not using everything we have to get what we are supposed to get. I wouldn't want to digress much, but I want to just set example of one or two things that we can do to bring in more members. And from experience, one of the easiest way to bring more members to every organization is through personal contact. That's one of the easiest way. Going to radio, going to television to announce whatever, it doesn't work. But when you have, we can set up a program like this. In our various Asalatu, we can set up a program of bring one, receive more blessing. It's just an example. Every member of the Asalatu can be charged that in the next 4 weeks, we want to drive membership. And every member, when coming to Asalatu, must bring one friend or family. If, for example, you are having 10 members before, if every one of them do it religiously, it does mean that by next Asalatu, we are going to get possibility of having like 18 people. Let's leave a gap of failure of 2%. If we have 40 in a branch, if we work according to plan, there's every probability that we can have 36. I think you get the logic. We can do that. It's a very good one. Then number 2, there's need for NASFAT to seriously work on the youth. The youth of Nigeria today has the highest population. The old ones are fading away. That's the truth. And we also need to look at the area of the society aging faster. Because by the time we have all the old men out of the system, who are we going to bequeath this society to? So there's need for us to go back to the drawing board and work more on the youth. Then, working on the youth, we need to look at what do they like. You know, our youth of today, they are not too comfortable with sitting down in one place. You know their mentality. But there are things we can do to get them engaged. One of the easiest way to get our youth engaged is for NASFAT to start a family engagement program. If NASFAT can start a family engagement program, we can do it maybe once in a month. Every member must come with their family. There must be a plan. The imams, they know what to do. They can go back to drawing board. Let them go and develop a sort of prayer or curricular program that will interest, that the family would love to have. When the father is coming with the mother and the children, and when they came and they see a very good program, there is every likelihood that they will come back again. So those 2 suggestions for now, I think we can work on them.
That's a very good one,
Eda
Salman. Thank you very much. Like we've heard from all our speakers now, they've talked about the membership drive. And I hope 1 or 2 people or everyone here understood what they communicated to you. May Almighty Allah make it easy. So I'll be going back to our Imam. Like what Eda Salman said now, that we should engage our family, and there is a way whereby an imam, the spiritual drivers in NASFAT, there's a way they can actually like engage people. Please, can you talk on that?
Now, before delving into that, I would like to chip in something that is very crucial in our Asalatu grounds, and that is checking up on our absentees, the absent members. So that has been one of the challenges that we are having in our branches. Most of those who are no more attending Asalatu on Sundays are those who maybe in one way or the other they are facing some challenges, but nobody is visiting them from the branch to even ask what has happened to you. So because of that, they will just decide not to attend. So we need to improve on that so that we can sustain our membership. So coming back to what you just asked, on that, I think spiritual development of members is very, very important, and that has been our traditional, our aims since inception. So on that, I will like to suggest that having a family engagement, one, that should be, just like he suggested, there should be a day, maybe quarterly.
Family day.
So we call it family engagement day, whereby some families will invite their members, the wife, the father, and the children who are around, because there are some children who may not be around.
Yes,
so they will attend the program. Then we select, inshallah, the mission board will work on that. We develop a prayer, a special prayer for the families that we motivate them. So maybe retain them in that in attending Asalatu. Inshallah, the mission board will develop a program towards that suggestion. So I think that is my take on that.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope the members already taking one or two things from what you just said now. So going back to Alhaji Jamiu Amo, you talked about the increase in membership. Oh no, dwelling in membership, does it affect member across board or is gender specific? So it was remaining one I wanted to ask before I pass the mic to another person. Saying this, that is affecting the members, is it only gender, like is it only one gender that you see that there is deduction in membership in NASFAT? Like is it only affecting one gender or the other? Men or women, yeah, I mean.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I want to toe the line of our mother. We need more of data. You know, that data will be able to so the issue of how do we now quantify that becomes a little bit dicey if we don't have a database of our membership. Yes, NASFAT, I can tell you, NASFAT is growing. But my concern personally is that are we sustaining our membership? So there must be a concise drive to ensure that not that we pull in members, we also pursue programs that will sustain them, that will retain them, so that everybody will want to come to NASFAT. Above all, there's a program I attended some time back that the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu have actually favored the women. You know, how do I mean? In the years back, you know, whenever somebody have a female child, they will bury that female child alive.
Yeah.
It is the only Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu that came that said no. Women are valuable. Women are important. You know, you have a key role to play in the society. So that's why today there is no doubt that anywhere you go, you see more of our women. You know, in our programs. So definitely that drive is tending more to the women. And I'm saying probably because you are so and like the theme of this program, the rejuvenating membership drive,
yeah.
Right?
Yes.
The why, the how and the means. I think this is a very key topic that all of us have to take home. How are we doing our NASFAT? Are we inclusive in whatever we are doing? Are we participatory? Or are we just Sunday